Hey guys, welcome to a brand new thing. You've been on my channel before, I never really see these things to the end, but I'm trying my best with this one. We're doing a chunk man. We're starting over by Goblin Village, and our goal is to kill next. I think I mentioned it again later on in the video, but this is post editing, so I'm not recording over I am recording over this clip that you're watching right now, just because I had to get my microphone quality better. It does get better throughout the video, so please stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. Now, going over kind of the chunk goals for this first episode, there's not really too much to do in this chunk, predominantly because a lot of the NPCs are blocked by terrain that I can't access. And so basically, right now, we really only got access to what's inside of Goblin Village. So that entails we have to cut a log, we have to get a bronze axe, bronze scimitar, and a red cape. The spear is not really a best in slot item, but we're gonna get it anyway. So we've got lots of goblins to kill and lots of goals to get working on. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So after reviewing the chunks, it looks like we have only a few things we can work on. Now it says cooking and all that stuff. A lot of that stuff is not possible because it is basically checking for the right side of the chunk, which we can't access. Now, this is a voiceover, obviously. The audio for these clips were really bad. I'm hoping to get the audio to be better in the future. Sometimes my mic is just like that. Sometimes it's fantastic and clear. Sometimes it's dog shit. But our main chunk goals are going to be to obtain the bronze scimitar, our best in slot melee weapon, to obtain the red cape, and to obtain the axe and cut a log. And that's pretty much all we can do in this area because it's counting a lot of NPCs we don't have access to, like ice fiends over here, and as well as men. So we can't access that stuff yet. I swear to God, I'm gonna try to get my mic fixed, but as you can see, just some clips of me just hamming up goblins, and I'm not gonna lie, I think it took me about 400 kills to complete this chunk. So this is not even a really big chunk, and it's very boring content, but I'll show some clips of it anyway. The next chunk that we unlock, which I'll give you a spoilers, is the one directly after this because we really don't have a lot of options. In the chunk picker, we only have really two options: the one in front of us and the one behind us with the Zamorak wizards. I did lose my hardcore status, got backdoor seasoned by a goblin. It just is what it is. So I walked all the way back, and that's just the way that shit happens. Unfortunate. I wasn't really worried about the hardcore status because we were nowhere near a bank, nowhere near getting any food. So the idea of me surviving for a long time was not impossible, but it would take way more focus than I was willing to give this. Now, even the next chunk that we get is going to be a chunk where I won't have a lot of food access, or I'll have to kill a high level NPC or a strong NPC relative to myself in order to get the food. So it is not a big deal to me that we lost a hardcore status, and I probably won't even advertise that we were a hardcore in the first place. Now, while I'm here, I really wanted to go. Wow, I'm hitting birds nests like crazy. Sorry, I'm like wood cutting on a different window. While I'm here, I really wanted to go over the fact that the rules of Chunkman vary a lot. So here's my rules, right? I'm going with the extreme one Chunkman, like the difficult ones where if you get, like, let's say you have something that drops a bronze bar, you got to make all the way up to a bronze plate body, that stuff. But I am not chasing grinds that require you to like rely on a 1 in 64 drop. So like, let's say if it's not a 1 in 32 drop or less, I'm not gonna focus on that grind. I'm just gonna backlog it, and we'll get it a different way. Like, for example, if I see like my only cooking method was like a 1 in 64 chance to drop a chocolate bar, let's say, then I'm not going to do whatever requirement it is. Like, basically a grind's only going to start if the resources for it are actually feasible to get. Like, let's say I get like a mining geode, or a star frequently spawns on my chunk, something like that. That I feel is justification for a grind. Now, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna shy away from every single grind, like, and there may be certain things that the chunk picker is not gonna pick up that I am gonna work on. Like for example, I know that in my current chunk, it's possible to complete Doric's quest. Nothing in my chunk spawns with that. Nothing in my chunk can spawn with clay, but two chunks away, that rhymed. Two chunks away, we have imp stacks could like basically roam to our chunk and drop the clay. So I will be completing Doric's quest before I move on. Um, but for example, if they want me to get like a wave to cast a wave spell, and the death rune is a 1 in 64 drop, I'm gonna backlog that. It's not realistic for my chunk man in particular, who doesn't have a method of healing themselves. So I just want to get that out of the way. If something requires me to drag something into my chunk to do it, it's optional. I can decide to do it. I can decide to quit on it. That doesn't matter. But if it's not like necessarily in my chunk, or it's not possible for me to get it in my chunk, it's not automatically a requirement. Like for example, if I don't have the hunting level to hunt an animal, I'm not required to lamp all the way up to like 7 to catch a bird. You know what I mean? That just I know those are bad examples, but that's basically what I'm just trying to articulate, is that the grinds have to be feasible. I'm not gonna be you know killing a monster for a 1 in 128 chance of a blood rune and then going all the way to fire wave. It's just not feasible. So the grinds are going to be fair, and I'm going to not skip as many of them as I can. But at the same time, I don't want it to be dead content. And the overarching goal, I know I don't choose which chunks I get, but I would like to complete next on this account. My buddy Goblin Chunk, he's a follower of Bandos. He has not liked any of this Zarosian propaganda he's been hearing, and he killed many of his brothers to rise at the chance of fighting next, and that's his goal. Wow, there it is, baby. Holy moly, bronze axe acquired. And that means we can complete this chunk task. Wow, that is... Oh my god. Now it's just a bronze axe. It's just a bronze axe. And we're done. I'm not going to make the champion scroll a goal, because it's a little bit ridiculous and bad for content. Plus a 5,000 kill grind for champion scroll. Then rolling this chunk right here. Almost 99 hunter. It seems a little bit unfair. Not really unfair, but it's just, I'm not doing that right now. I'm just not doing that, respectfully. But let's go over to the chunk picker. And sorry, I love these guys. I love these guys. I love that they catch these guys. Anyway, let's go ahead and woodcut a log. That's done. Now we just need that best in slot bronze scimitar, and we are good. Well, it looks like we got that bronze scimitar. We are now officially done with our chunk task. Now, there are probably other things that we could do, like the Goblin Champion Scroll, but I just don't see that as a real goal, especially since, I have no way of turning it in, and I just don't want to do it. Let's be real, 5,000 kills is crazy. I don't want to be in this chunk, so I'm 99 strength. Alright, so I went ahead and I backlogged everything I had to, like the black bear and stuff like that. We pick our new chunk, and it looks like it is this chunk south of Goblin Village. Now, this is going to require a lot of things, and I'm going to talk about it in the next clip. Alright, fourth and final attempt on recording this. I just wanted to go over a couple of these things. Now, all these wield things, like wield a steel weapon, wield a steel warhammer for the strength, those are both going to get knocked out at the same time. I'm probably going to wield a steel warhammer to knock both of those out. So basically, what our goals are is 40 thieving to thieve a guard. We want to make a bullseye lantern. And this bullseye lantern thing, I actually may just block off coal. So let me just see, because if coal is a 120 or 128 drop, I'm gonna block it off. Let's see, who drops coal? I think it's the gnomes. No, they're not called gnomes. They're called, what the fuck are they called? The dwarfs, yeah, the dwarf. All right, so the dwarf, OSRS. We're just gonna check if anything is a 1 in 128 drop. I'm not gonna grind for it. So Cole's a 1 in 164. That is like the bare minimum. I'll do this grind, right? 1 in 64. I'll do this grind. The bronze bars are pretty much what we're gonna be using to get this, but we'll also have to get the 1 in 32 iron and the 1 in 64 coal. That's just gonna take time, and it is what it is. Um, so we have a bunch of these guys to do. So with the guards are going to be dropping fire runes, and that is why I have the cast high level alchemy. Now, if you look at the details, it'll tell you that I can get Cuffs drops fire runes, Jeff drops fire runes, all these guys drop fire runes, these guys drop nature runes, but they don't tell me where I get air runes, and that's because air runes come from the guards. Now, I think the rune grind for this is something I'm gonna backlog because the guards drop air runes as 1 in 64. So let's go guards OSRS. So we check out the Falador guard in OSRS, and it shows that air runes are a 1 in 64 chance. Now the issue with this, unlike the ore is gonna be like a one time. Like I only need 5 of them. For the air runes, for me to get from 1 to 55, that is gonna require over 20,000 air runes. So that is a lot. That's a lot of air runes to get with a 1 in 64 chance. So I don't want to be in this chunk and be level like 95 strength, grinding all these guards. So I'm going to change this, and we're going to substitute it for low level alchemy. So we're gonna actually go backlog this, and we're gonna put it as low level alchemy. And low level alchemy will be what we grind for in magic in this chunk. And I still don't think that that's very unfair, because we still have all of this, like all these obtaining our best in slot melee armor. So we have a lot of smithing to do in this chunk. It's not like we don't have anything to do in this chunk. So we have a bunch of things to do in this chunk, which is good. But that magic grind, and unless I have something that drops runes very frequently, like for example, if I had like air elementals that drop air runes guaranteed, or if I had an air staff, I would consider it. But just a 1 in 64 chance to get like my main ammunition, it's unrealistic. So I'm going to backlog that, and we're only going to get low level alchemy for this chunk. So we have to wield all of our best in slot, which is basically full steel, and we also have to burn an oak log, brew a jug of wine, smith a bullseye lantern, which is 49 smithing, long grind ahead of us, wield a steel warhammer, thieve a guard, and cast low level alchemy. So those are going to be our tasks for this chunk. Sorry if you don't like that, but I really want more content. And considering that all of the next chunks are immense grinds, like I know it probably doesn't look like it, but if I like the monastery, that's 99 prayer. Monastery is 99 prayer. If I like the druids, I think that's 99 herb lore, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to check that. But like all of these chunks are just immense grinds, except for Taverley. I don't think Taverley's that bad. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. Taverley Dungeon, it is that bad. So every single chunk around Goblin Village is a 99, unless I end up going in the wilderness. So just a heads up, I'm going to be in dev chunks, and I want to be able to release videos. So we're gonna take high level to low level alchemy. That's gonna be what we're working on, just because I want to be able to release content, and realistically, it doesn't matter which way we go. This is a 99. This is a 99. And if you don't think this is, you're incorrect. This is actually 299s. This is 99 smithing and 99 mining, because this gives you access to Motherlode Mine. So that's a huge grind. This over here is going to be very, very obtaining a DFS. A Visage. That's a huge grind. This chunk, this is where you unlock herb lore. I wouldn't actually be able to do this yet, because I don't have access to any like rats or anything like that. So this chunk actually might be pretty easy, which I'm hoping. But we have plenty of grinds ahead of us, and I just wanted to let that be known that we're going to change high level alchemy to low level alchemy. We still got to get 40 thieving. That's at least an 8 hour grind. The smithing grind is going to be 100 plus hour grind, hands down, because these dwarfs only drop it at a 1 in 32 for the bronze bar. That's even pushing it if we're being realistic. But it's all possible. It's all possible, and it's just gonna take a very long time, guys. So the next couple of episodes are gonna be pretty much update episodes where we're like, hey, we're like 25% of the way done to this thing, you know, like 50% done, or we wielded a steel scimitar and things like that, and I'll have basically progress videos. But the next couple of episodes are going to be very grindy, which is unfortunate because this is episode 1. And then, you know, after that, I'm going to say bare minimum it's going to take me 3 episodes to complete it. So episode 2 is going to be episode 2.1, 2.2, and 2.3, and then after that it'll be episode 3 when I finally do complete it. So that's my little tangent on that. So thank you. Hopefully, if I'm lucky, boom, there it is. Okay, and can I get the other one to cook too? Okay, it just didn't cook. That's a little bit weird, but whatever. Boom. So we got 2 pieces of cooked meat, which means that we can now go back to our chunk picker. Sorry, excuse the Black Knight thing, and we can check off cook a piece of meat. That is good. So we have 3 out of 10 tasks done. I have to obtain my best in slot magic weapon is an iron dagger. That's how you know you're going through it. Doric'S quest up to 2A. I don't know what the hell 2A means. Let me see. Guard drops iron ore. Okay, so I have to get the iron ore from the guard and then the copper ore from Jeff. Okay. So I have to get some copper ore and some iron ore from Jeff and the guard. I mean, I don't see that being an issue because obviously I'm going to be here for a long time. I should drop this in Soul Head. And yeah, so I'm going to go back to, what do I have? Oh, tin ore. Okay, so I need, the clay is the only thing. The clay is the real only issue. Oh, I got a pickaxe, by the way. I think I got it off of a gnome. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, I got a pickaxe off of a gnome. Pretty cool. I don't have the level for this, and yeah, these guards are pretty much going to be impossible for me, so unfortunate. I'm going to resume my misery in this chunk right here. Potentially think about getting myself some other things. Ooh, I did not mean to hit you. Sorry, buddy. I wanted to pickpocket him. So I'm going to start working on the thieving just because, why not? A little bit of skilling never hurt anybody. So let's put the NPC hidden, and then I should just be able to, oh, they still don't. Oh man, these men suck. It's not even like, they don't even have like a just level. You can talk to all of them, so that sucks. I'm sure that there's a way I can swap that, and I'll probably look into that in a little bit. Let's just get our first couple of thieving levels from these guys, just for the heck of it. Boom, give me your wallets, buddy. And don't find out that I'm doing this or I'll kill you. Sorry, but wow, that was very criminal. It was very, very criminal. If somebody took that out of context, I'd be in a lot of trouble. And you obviously resisted, so now you die. Sorry. I don't make the rules, pal. Sorry about that. Hopefully, what I'm hoping is that we get a nice random event, and that random event sets us up with the ability to kill guards a little bit faster. Maybe a mithril scimitar. It's not like that's a fantastic weapon, but a mithril scimitar would probably be pretty cool if I can get that from a random event. And eventually I'm gonna have to kill the dwarves and stuff like that. Let's see if I can I get you stuck on something, buddy? Let's see. Oh, you're stuck on something already. But I don't think that's good for me. That's not good enough. Right, because I go right here, boom. You're stuck on the bear's stuck on me, and never mind. Okay, cool. Hopefully I don't die to this guy. Okay, boom. Yeah, this guy knows his way around Gillinor shit. Alright, and oh wait, is this out of his distance? Wait, let's see. Alright, hit the dude, walk this way. Alright. No, he's stuck on the barrier again, I assume. One more step. No, this is not out of his distance. Something's going on with this. Whatever. Just while the bear's there, I might as well just. Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. There we go. Boom. He's actually not tremendously defensive. So, oh, fuck off. I think we got meat, right? Okay. He's got a big. Oh, there it is. There it is. Wait. There it is. There it is. Right. So if I step right here, there we go. Boom. Safe spot, right? Not safe spot, but like a flinch spot. This is good. Boom. There it is. Yep, that's it. Oh, but he's gonna keep falling out of it. That sucks. Alright. What if I pull him right here? How far can you oh wait, okay, right here. So this is the tile, so I have to mark this tile. Mark this tile. This is probably not the best way to do this, but I can hit him when I walk right here, out of his space, and then oh shit, okay. There's gotta be a better way. There's gotta be a better way. Does he have a shittier walk distance this way? Should probably not be doing this with no food. Nope. Oh, there it is. Yep, right here. Right here. He will not see me if I'm right here. So right here and right there. So he's like locked over here. Oh, that sucks. All right. So for the meantime, I'm going to chill out, let my HP regen, and I will be. I'm actually. Here's what we're gonna do, right? Because this is gonna be a long grind. I don't want to sit here and make stupid little clips where I'm discovering stuff like this. I will start recording again when I've got something, and I'll give you guys an update on how far I've gotten. So I made a discovery. Now by Camdazol, it looks like there is a shrimp. I was gonna say a shrimp. Wow, there's an imp that he spawns over in Edgeville, and I asked Mod Ash about this, and he said, "I know that sounds cap, but it's not. You can literally just message him on Twitter. You can ask him how big his dick is. He'll answer." I asked him about it. He says that imps have every 30 to 120 seconds they have a 1 in 4 chance of teleporting. So it only takes imps about 3 teleports to end up in front of Camdazol. So if I camp this area and I world hop for enough, I can get all the clay I need to complete Doric'S quest. So what ends up happening is we're gonna trade that 55 magic for a 50 smithing grind, because this will allow us to use Doric'S anvil, which will require us to make all the steel items, which is fine. I'm really not stressing that. But I will be camping this area until I get it. And spoilers, it takes me a very fucking long time. Alright. Blue Wizard hat. That is currently our best in slot magic helmet. It's not on the chunk. Because this imp doesn't technically spawn in this chunk. But it does come onto the chunk. Which is kind of like... It's kind of like I'm... you know, like, have you ever seen like a chunk man hit something with mage to bring it onto their chunk? This is essentially the same thing, except I'm not hitting it with mage. It just ends up on my chunk from its roam distance. Sometimes a player tries to hit it, it teleports. I think they teleport on like an X cycle. I'm not sure. My imp knowledge is lacking, but if I keep popping, I will eventually find myself a nice looking imp to kill, and then potentially some clay. Okay, so there was recently a change to these mini games, and if you give me a second, if you do these and you already have all the pieces, you get an EXP lamp or GP. So that's good, because I can basically just make sure that I have all these pieces, and I'll keep them all. I'll probably keep the other ones in the bank when I finally get a bank, but it'll be much more EXP toward, you know, like hunting and maybe smithing if that comes first, you know. What else we got? We got the star jump, yep. So I'm actually pretty happy about that. It's not that crazy. And actually, if there is an outfit that I get, it'd be this one. I actually like this outfit a lot more than I like Star Drums. Star Drums. I like this outfit a lot more than all the other ones. The next one, besides besides this, would probably be the pheasant outfit. Thank you. What did you give me? Camo bottoms. Let's go. We're looking good. Is that it? Are there gloves and stuff like that? I don't know. Let's see. So I have officially gotten the cinder box, and that was actually a little bit ago. I only have a screenshot because I was playing team fight tactics with my wife and my brother-in-law. But yep, got the cinder box, and I'm already at a whopping 4 cooking and 3 fire making. So the goal of 35 won't take that long. I do have an issue though. These guys are very hard to kill. Uh, it's not like that I don't hit on them. It's that they hit too accurately on me. So I'm losing too much health to just consistently kill them and cook the meat. So I do have to flinch them sometimes, which is very annoying. But it's okay. I like that they're right here, so I can kill to cook the meat and then world hop to see if there is a imp in this area, because it's usually like right around here. But I do have to like walk right about here because sometimes the imp is just right here in Camdazole. So that's yeah, I mean, I guess that's fine, not a big deal. Um, it would be a lot better if they didn't hit so frequently on me. Um, we also got the mysterious old man while I was playing Teamfight Tactics, and we got ourselves the mime gloves and the mime legs, and that's great because once we've gotten the mime gloves and the mime legs, and then we do the... Oh man, I still gotta get all these emotes. It sucks. Yeah. Well, once we get all the emotes done, I'm pretty sure he'll start giving me EXP lamps, which will speed up our, training for smithing and hunter. I'm probably gonna do smithing first because that is the biggest grind that we're doing right now, and hunter is not a goal for the chunk yet. So, I'll just probably focus on that. Not a big deal. I know I sound groggy right now. I have not had my coffee. And my cat doesn't let me sleep. I went to sleep at like 4 a.m. and then my cat woke me up at 8 a.m. by walking on me and going, "Roo, roo, roo." And then I let her outside and she still won't let me. She won't let me sleep. She came back in and she started doing it again. She's my alarm clock, which is cool, but, it is what it is. Alrighty, this is going to be 15 fire making, so we're gonna go ahead and complete that burn and oak log task that we have, and then I'm going to pretty much no life the cooking. It's very, very, very dull content, so I don't know if I'm gonna record all of it. I'll probably record like some levels or just see if Rune Light takes pictures of the cooking levels, and then maybe I'll just post those on in the video, but I don't feel like recording all this. The biggest thing that I need to record is probably the imp grind. Catching the imps that have the clay in them. The tinderbox was easy enough to get, so that's fine. I'm also trying to stay logged on so that I have an event. So I might just start killing some goblins or something, just because I want to stay logged on until I get that event, and then once the event happens, I'll go world hop it and get the impling thing done. Let's go ahead and light this. Oh wait, yeah, you can't light fires on this side of the mountain. You have to light it over here. So let me go like around here or something. I'm gonna assume that these tiles right here mark like a different chunk. So we'll do this right here. Let's check this out. Ready? Boom. Okay, I can light it over here. I can't light it over here. Bada bing, that is the task completed. Now let me get my shit together, my things oriented, so we could check off that fire making burn and oak log. That shit is done. We're currently working on the cooking. Cooking is gonna take a long time. The 5 defense to wear steel. It says to wear steel. I can't check that off yet, but I do have 5 defense and 5 attack, so I just need to wear a steel weapon. Nothing drops a steel weapon, but I'd have to craft it, so those are gonna be here for a long time. So there's a warhammer. Once I get the cooking done, I'll probably start working on the thieving. The steel I'm gonna do last. So the next clip you'll see is probably gonna be me like having the cooking level already, because I honestly CBA recording every aspect of killing 2 bears over and over and flinching them and stuff like that. It's just ZZZ content. So I'm going to come back with the cooking level in the next part of the video. This is really nice to see. This is the first time I've ever seen 2. Hey, respectfully disregard what that idiot said about the bears in the last clip. There's no fucking way I can kill the bears. They're basically Barrowitz brothers to me right now. They always hit. Like each bear is Varric the Defiler, I swear to God. But look, we got 2 implings in the same space. This motherfucker's gonna make a run for it. It is what it is, but this is basically how I'm going to get it now. I will obviously just post settings, so I know I do miss a couple of the recordings, because I'm almost never just playing RuneScape. I'm always like probably playing like Teamfight Tactics or like Master Duel or something. Like it's RuneScape is so fun, because even though it requires a lot of your time, it doesn't require you to be fully like perked up, you know, off the blue chew, you know, to be fully torqued and engaged in it. So there were some that I just picked up and then just like continued playing the game and completely forgot doing that. A big thing I do with this game is I'll start playing an Apex Legends match, and then I'll go and I'll tab back into this game, and then I'll be the drop master, and then me and my teammates will just drop like on the edge of the map, and they're cursing me out and telling me to kill myself, and I'm like, but no guys, I had to kill an imp, I swear. Holy shit, it finally happened. I hit a clay, and there's another imp over here too. And I swear to, oh no, please Bubba, come back over here, you fucking son of a bitch. Holy shit. Oh my god, I have nothing. I don't have an air rune. Oh man, please walk back over here, Pumpkin. Come on, don't be such a fucking waste of sperm, you bitch. Oh shit, yes! Yo, you can't make it up. I'm sorry I yelled, but you can't make it up, bro. Did you see that? Like literally, he outplayed the shit out of me. Don't walk into the chunk, you son of a bitch. If that's clay, I'm grabbing it. It's a jug of water. Fuck it. Whatever. Second clay unlocked. Sorry, I panicked. Like I just fucking went crazy. I'm sitting there like it's been probably like 35 imps, and I'm just like, if I kill this and I don't get the clay, I'm gonna give up. Like I'm gonna remove the imp from the task thing, and I'm just gonna give up. And luckily, oh my goodness, we got our second one. That's 1/3 of the way there. We still need 4. Wait, am I tripping? Do I need 4? Or do I need? Oh fuck, I really do need 4. Holy shit! Look at this Chad. Why is everybody going in here? Isn't Camdazol like? Oh what? What the fuck? I made him tab. He just saw this absolute unit and he just fucking tabbed. That's crazy, you know? Like he looked at that shit and he was like, I don't want any of that. No, I'm passing. You know, he drew a 7. He walked up. He saw an absolute chat at the top of the hill. He was like, nah, Mo, I'm out. I just want to say that this is criminal. He teleported to a spot that I can't reach him. So now I have to wait for him to teleport, and I have a feeling that he's going to teleport in the wilderness. Yeah, this is very, very heartbreaking. I really want to get to him. Whatever, I guess. If I cut these trees, can I get in there or no? Probably not, right? So sad, so sad. There's no way around it. Can I go like over here? You fucking cocksucker. It's so bad. You're such a piece of shit. Holy crap. I need to wait for him to teleport now. I'm not letting this one go. I need to wait for him to teleport. I didn't see him get into this chunk, so like when I hopped, he was already here. But I'm hoping he teleports like here. That'd be so nice. Just teleport over here, buddy, please. Please. Sorry if the background is loud again, but I am pretty spent. We are up to a total of 4, and I got rid of all my bars. We hit the jug of water, which is cool, which means that all we have to do is get a grape from the goblins, and then, you know, when we get our cooking up, I'm only 8 cooking right now, and I'm still burning. Wow, you can make utanki kebabs level 1. That's crazy. Yeah, it's taking a long time to one get the clay from these guys, and the bears. I don't know what the stats of a bear are, but they're basically a Barrow's brother. They just don't fucking miss. They're just Variks. So I only need 2 more clay, but just the it's just so much. Like, I've gone through every world, like at least like every single day. I probably go through every single world at least 3 times. I'm bringing this out. You guys can see I have 182 kills, and we have. I hope I didn't miss one. Where is I don't even fucking see the clay. My ship. There you go. 4 clay. Yeah. So 184, 82 kills. We're getting pretty close to the drop rate. Sorry, it's being stupid. Let me just fix that. There we go. We're getting pretty close to the drop rate, where we would pretty much guarantee get 6. I don't know. It's 1 in 32. So 32 times 6, and in the ideal world, right, that you see every drop, right, that's 192. So I can expect. Fuck, man, I thought I was so much closer. Okay, I can expect. I can't really expect anything, but if our luck is average, we should probably get it and get all of them, all 6 of them, by kill 192. And I think I said we're in 184, so you know. Only 8 more, hopefully, to get the average of 6 in those. So 8 more is not bad. But I don't know what the fuck is going on. But I've been hopping, and there have been like next to none. So I reached out to Mod Ash on Twitter, and it took him a little bit to get back to me, but he's a busy guy, right? But I asked him, like, basically, like, why do imps jump? What causes them to jump? And yeah, basically that was it. He said, well, every 30 seconds, or did he say 20 seconds? Let me read the quote verbatim. The tweet verbatim. He said, how do you look at your yeah, there we go, notifications from they have a 1 in 4 chance of trying every 30 to 120 seconds to jump. So every 30 to 120 seconds, so every basically minute and a half, they have a 1 in 4 chance to move, and that's just like, it's just random. So on average, if both of the imps spawn in Edgeville, I'm gonna say on average, if I have killed an imp on a world, if I am lucky, in 20 minutes after I killed that imp, it should respawn. Like, it should be here by then. So what I'm going to try to start doing, which I probably should have caught on to this a lot earlier, is when I kill an imp on a world, I'm going to write that world down, and I'm going to, first off, let me follow Mod Ash, let me be respectful. I'm going to write that world down, and I'm going to start a timer, and once that timer hits like 10 minutes, I'm gonna start coming back around here and just, well, I'm gonna go back. Oh, was that an imp? No, it wasn't. I'm gonna go back to that world, and I'm gonna basically camp it for like that next 10 minutes to see if the imp comes. It's been really, really unfortunate. You probably noticed that my prayers up. I died. I was fighting the bears, and I tried to I just tried to like keep fighting the bears and cooking, and on one of them I got really unlucky. I have 4 bear meat. I burned 3 of them. And I go to fight the bear with like 14 HP, and he hits me like just non-stop, like Varick the Defiler, bro. He just starts whacking me, and I try to like go around the tree, but I incorrectly like go around the tree. So instead of him getting stuck, he just like walked around it and just whacked me a 3. I died. I had to walk all the way back from Lumbridge, but that's not even the first time. Like full transparency, that's not even the first time this account has died. Obviously, I started hardcore. I started as a hardcore Iron Man, and I've died like at least 3 times. That was the third time. Yeah, I've died 3 times. I died to that goblin that headshotted me. I died in an attempt to kill a guard, and I died right here. Maybe even another time. There might have been another time. I think I died to goblins twice. I died to goblins twice. Yeah, I got headshotted going up the ladder, and then I just tried to third party season a different goblin, and he was just a little bit stronger than me. He just beat the shit out of me, and I just took it like a man because I was like, uh, it is a little illegitimate to like abuse a death mechanic to like restore your stats, but that's not really what I was doing. I was basically just too confident in my defense stat that I would die. Like that's how I died to the bear. I'm like, bro, I have 36 defense, 35, I think. No, I have 35 defense. Um, like there's no way that this bear hits me, like me a three times in a row, bro. He did 36 defense, 33 attack, 38 strength, and 25 prayer. Can you believe that already? 25 prayer. I'm really hoping that we can get these last two, and I can start training smithing so that I can start working on, some range training and get to. Okay. So we're in world 358. So in world 358, I'm about to kill one, and then so I should be coming back at 12. I'll give it 12:15, because they only need to drop twice. Phoenix Ashes and Bolts is dog shit. They only need to jump twice. They only need to jump twice. So that's really good. So what was that? World 358. Okay. So let's remember 358 had a thing. I need to write it down. 358. All right. Cool. So 358 had one. I'm gonna check back in 10 minutes to see if that thing has spawned and then jumped a couple of times. And if that's what we end up seeing, that in 10 minutes, that he's there again, I probably will just camp the same world, because honestly I can't be asked. Because then I can go and I can work up the random event timer, because it took me. I had a random event happen to me, and then I didn't get another one for 4.5 hours. I think that's crazy, and like I was just flabbergasted that it took that long. But I don't know. Maybe the timer was doing it incorrectly. But either way, that I feel like that just took too long. I'm really hoping that we can get a maze random event, or the quiz show. Now the quiz show is less important than the maze random event, because that's like a very short term upgrade of like hitting a mithril scimitar like very luckily, or hitting a rune battle axe very luckily, or hitting like any of those other items, any of those other crazy items. It'd be really cool, but it's very, very unlikely. But the maze, if we do the chess method at the maze, and if you don't know what the chess method is, you basically go through the maze until you get to a chest, you open the chest, and you don't click out of the dialogue box, and then the chest will, after I think like a minute, it'll close again, and then you can click it again, and you can just keep looting stuff. And when you do this, you're pretty much only gonna get ammunition, like pots and runes. And that is like, I'm hoping that's gonna be the way that I get a majority of the air runes that I need, because a 1 in 64 chance from a guard is ridiculous. I'm never gonna get there. Like this will be like, this second chunk will be like a 4-month chunk, especially because I just started work. I just started working IRL again. I was doing my main job, and now I got a second job, which is gonna be like more like my main job, because I'll do that more often a week, because my main job doesn't require me to work every single day of the week. It just requires me to work a lot the days that I do have to work. So yeah, a little bit TMI, but I'm excited. Hopefully just 2 more, and the math says we should be getting it very soon. But we've been unlucky with a lot of things on this account. Like we have awful bear boxing RNG. We have awful goblin boxing RNG. We have awful RNG with our random events. Oh, I have not been recording these because like when they happen, I just get so excited. But I've had two books. I've had two dunce randoms back to back. I put them both in Hunter. I'm gonna get Hunter to level 2 just as like a because I already started it. But I'm fairly certain that I'm either gonna use the lamps from going forward on magic or smithing to. Give me a fucking clay. No, 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 no. Get away from there. Get away from there. Get away from there. Get away from there. Yeah, come on. You better drop me some clay, you son of a bitch. Please, Papa, please. I deserve it so bad. Your mom's a whore. Ooh, that was really... You know, he is an imp, though, so it's not even, like... He is a descendant of Zamorak, so, like, I can't even say, like, that what I said was out of hand. Because, you know, like, the female demons are, like, succubuses, so, like, maybe his mom is a whore, you know? I admit it wasn't very nice to say, but I honestly don't think it was wrong. I might go check right now, just because we're here. I might just go check 358 and see if that guy's back. I can't. That's the first time ever that, like, quite literally, I've been doing this for, like, the past 3 days. That's the first time I've ever witnessed an imp teleport into the chunk. Usually I'm here, and they're just here. Like, the place that they get stuck at is right here and right here. That's usually where I can find them. Sometimes I find them right here, but if they're right here, I just accept that I'm probably not going to get them. I actually had one walk outside of the chunk, but he didn't drop, like, I killed him, and he took a step outside the chunk, and he didn't drop a clay. He dropped, like, fucking grain, and I was like, okay, well, at least he didn't drop the shit I want. I simply can't believe that I've gotten another clay. We are now one clay away. Let me whip out the. It's gonna disappear, unfortunately, whenever this happens. But let's see. Can you guys see the items? No, you probably can't. Let me fix this so you guys could actually see it. I gotta unlock it and then move it to the left a little bit. Boom. I don't know why, but whenever I'm recording screen, whenever I record, like I open this up, this disappears. But look at this bad boy, right? We got 227. 227 of these motherfuckers. Bro, we are well over the... What was it? 1 in 32? 1 in 32, so 32 times 6. 32 times 6. And I know this is probably not the math, but 192. Like, we are well over the drop rate. Like, respectfully, I deserve it now. Like, this isn't even me asking. Like, where's my shit? Like, now I'm angry about it. Like, how does this happen to me all the time? It's crazy. Like, it's not only this account. Like, every other account. Like, you know, one time, I was at Nightmare on my main, and I'm literally wearing full void and a Zamorak Godsword. At the time, Zamorak Godsword was like 3 mil. And a Hasta was still like 15 mil. So, that, like, a Hasta was just way out of my proportion. And even the Sarachnis, I don't even think the Sarachnis Cudgel existed. Or I just didn't know it existed, right? So, it was either the Leaf-Bladed Axe or the Zamorak Godsword. So I bought the Zamorak Godsword and I went to Nightmare. I learned Nightmare, and on KC24, I got a Volatile Orb. Bro, it was 500 mil at the time. I sold it. I bought myself like best in slot. I had a big ass drop party, and it wasn't like no bitch drop party. It was like Dragon Warhammers and shit like that. Like, it was a really, really good drop party. Oh, look, a cat. It was a really, really good drop party. One, I regret having that drop party. I should have had it with friends. I just did it for strangers. I have no idea. Either way, right? So I did a nice big drop party for people. And where was I going? Where the fuck was I going with this? Am I just stroking my own dick? That's 26 prayer, by the way. No, I'm not just stroking my own dick. Where was I going with this? Basically, I think I used all of my RNG on that. I used all my RNG on that. I'm pretty sure. Because, like, ever since then, I've not gotten any good drops. I've not gotten... Well, that's not true. I got a scroll on my 3rd KC at Chambers of Xerix. I still haven't had a purple in Toa. But no, like, I used all my RNG for that. And, like, ever since then, just my RNG's been so shit. Oh, look at this absolute chat. Why are people out here killing bears? Like, this isn't even, like, a abnormal occurrence. Like, I've seen people, like, yo, unequip those legs, bro. Unequip those legs. You're wasting charges. I've seen it, like, oh, just people just come over here to kill bears. Is this where there's the most bears? Please, it could have been the end of this. It could have been the end. Oh, my God. Like, I need a long break. Like, for real, I need a long break after this. Like, I need a break. I'm also considering dropping some of these rooms because, like, I don't know what I'm gonna need. He asked if I'm a YouTuber. I am, but nothing uploaded about the chunk man yet. Channel's empty. World hopping for imps. See ya. Yeah, so that could have been it right there, you know. But like at this point, like just for RNG's sake, any of these imps could drop it, like any of them. And you know what I've noticed, actually not noticed, but what I've been doing to get most of these KC is I've been standing closer to the door because then you could see if they're on the mountain. And I swear to God, I'll wait like fucking 10 minutes for them to teleport in. And it usually doesn't take that much because Mod Ash said it's like they have a 1 in 4 chance of moving every like 90 to 120 seconds. But like I swear to God, like they have like a fucking 3 out of 4 chance. Cause like they always like it takes like no time at all for them to TP. Like I'll wait like 5 minutes. The most I ever waited was 10 minutes, and which is good. And then I got Flipper. I got Flipper when that happened, the random event. I didn't even do that shit. I was like, you know what, Flipper, respectfully, like the gem that you're gonna give me is not worth more than. See, look, more people killing bears. The gem that you're gonna give me is not worth more than the clay I could get from this, and I didn't get clay. Of course, I didn't get clay. Guys, I'm really hoping like that I could catch the last one on video, you know, because I'm always like killing them and then finally on the floor and then recording, and like I feel like somebody's gonna argue the legitimacy of that, and that's also a little bit stupid because this is an Iron Man, so like, what other option do I have, you know? So honestly, I walked here, so there's really not any like real way to check the legitimacy of this because obviously I have the music tracks that you unlock from fucking here all the way to here, you know, and I know that there's imps in this chunk, so like, you know, people could probably just say that I was over there killing imps, whatever, you know, but at the very least, you seen me get a bunch of them over here, so whatever. I'm just hoping that I get this next one in a little bit because honestly, it's been like fucking. I don't even know. Probably close to like 3,000 world hops now at this point. And for some reason, when I world hop on this account, I'm yapping again. Sorry. But when I world hop on this account, it's like press the button then press space to confirm it. But on my main, it's just press the button. I don't know why that is. Anyway, I hope I get the next one soon. Well, I was on a call with my wife, so I actually did not record any audio for this, which is a little bit sad. But we did get the last clay. I actually haven't watched the rest of this clip, so I have no idea if I take it to Doric or not. But that means Doric's quest is pretty much complete. It took a long time, guys. It took a long time, and actually, since I have my game open right now, I'm gonna check my KC on imps so you guys can know. Yeah, imps were 301. We got 301 kills of imps for our six pieces of clay to complete Doric's quest. What a journey that was. And like honestly, in game hours it took I think 27 hours. We had 27 hours in game to complete Doric's quest. I don't even think it's taken somebody 27 seconds to complete Doric's quest in real time. 27 hours to complete Doric's quest is absurd, but honestly, like I'm happy it's done. I'm just gonna turn it in now. Find the clip where I turned it in. I'll put that in there, and that'll be episode 1. And thank you so much for all of you for watching. I did a bunch of things. Hopefully, my mic quality sounds better now by the end of the video. And if you stuck around for the end of the video, I appreciate you heavily. This took a long time to make. No joke. It took a long time to make. It may not seem like it, but you have to remember. That's 24 hours of fucking world hopping, bro. Like that's 24 hours of straight up world hopping. Like you know how much in-game time you have world hopping? Like seconds. So put that into perspective. This took a full week. This took a full week of my life from Sunday to Saturday. Just constantly I put in 4 hours a day of world hopping, trying to get these imps, and trying to to do other grinds on the side. So I really appreciate you guys sticking around towards the end of the video. And I think right there, boom, we turned it in. And that's the end of the first episode. Bada bing. Got ourselves some some mining EXP. I swear, I hope that there's not a star that spawns in this area. That's tier 1. But either way, that's a huge grind over. So I'm so happy. I'm going to check that off of the... Actually, that's not even on the chunk picker. Yeah, the chunk picker still doesn't recognize that I could have completed Doric'S quest, so we won't do that. But thank you guys all so much for watching. I appreciate every last one of you. Make sure you leave a comment, any suggestions, or if you've discovered something about my chunk that maybe I didn't know, go ahead and suggest it. I'm always listening. See you guys next time.